everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingwithME.com and me, Crafty Scrapper, here on YouTube and Instagram. Today I wanted to bring you my version of Roxy's weekly challenge. This will be my first time doing her challenges. I have got some space in my videoing schedule, and so I decided I wanted to do this one because it was really cute. What she came up with, and she was inspired by somebody else too, but I will link her video below. Rachel is her name, but Roxy's Weekly Challenge is the hashtag that you use whenever you post about her challenges, and this one was called File Tab Paper Layer Embellishments. And when I saw that, I thought, well, I love files and I love the tab punch, so let's watch it. And she showed me in the first 5 minutes something that I've never, ever thought to do. And when she did it, I was like, duh, why did I not already know that? Crazy, but I'll show you that in just a minute. But these little layered cuties would be great as journal page borders, like the border on the outside, and have it a little peeking out in your journal. Belly bands, you could do flip outs with them, just adhere on one side or put a little hinge on the one side and have it as a flip out. You could make them into a tuck, just glue top, back, bottom, and then have it as a tuck. So they have many uses, so that's another reason I wanted to try it. This is like the most elementary thing ever with the tab punch. I have had this tab punch for years and years and years, and I had always just used it like probably most everybody else has. You know, you just get, if you punch 2 pieces of paper, you get 2 tabs, right? Okay, so Rachel folds her paper, and I'm thinking, well, she's still just going to get 2 tabs. Why is she folding her paper? And then she goes, if you will fold your paper, and then before you put your tab punch on, make sure that it's going to have enough room, you know, to put on there and then have room at the top. So I've got cardstock, so it's a little thicker. Let me get it down in the little slot. Okay. So I need to get over to a thicker piece. All right, so here we go. We got our tab punch. We've got folded paper. You're going to hold it where there is a space at the top. Okay, you can see space at the top. And you're going to punch. And you're going to get a full tab to fold over the edge of your page. Mind blown. My elementary, naive, goofy mind that did not think of this ahead of time, and I've not watched any tutorials on this. So Rachel, thank you so much for blowing my mind in the first 5 minutes of your video when you showed that. Now I will forever be using this all the time because I love tabs. That was just craziness that she did that. I was like, whoa, I can fold it and see some space at the top, punch it, and I'm going to have a fold out tab. That's just craziness. Anyway, enough of that. I've got my scraps to make these file tab paper layer embellishments kind of organized. So I have itty bitty scraps, and then I have some long skinny, and then a little bit fatter, little fatter, and then fat. Okay, so we are going to start with the skinny, and I'm going to start there. I'm going to make a short one first. So what she did was just started layering. Now she had more just paper. I've got more cardstock, like scrapbooky paper. So mine might be a little different than hers. But that's the way we like it, right? Everybody's got their own style. So I'm thinking that, and then maybe tear this. I found when I went to look for scraps to do her challenge with that I had a lot more skinny scraps, or, you know, tall, long scraps than I thought I did. So this worked out quite well. All right, and I'm thinking I want to keep that one as is. So a little bit taller of one, and I might tear that one if it doesn't look right. I don't know, I like that. I really like that. All right, and let me just get one of my junk journals and show you what we're talking about. If you haven't watched Roxy's video. So you can make this like a border. Do a little tab on the outside if you wanted to, like this. And so you've got that peeking out whenever you close your journal, see? Like that. And you could make this, just glue here, here, and here, and make it a nice little tuck. So I love that aspect of this. And that is probably what I will be using it the most for. But there are so many uses for these. I want to try, let's see here. What about this tab? Oh yeah, on the other side, that one's good. And I'm gonna ink my edges also. Yep, I like that. And then maybe, I've got these little vellum sheets. Ooh, I'm not hating the owl. Mom, don't look. Mother cannot stand owls. She says they're evil looking and she can't stand them. But that one looked good on there. That one doesn't match really. That one's a little torn paper. That's cute. Dragonfly, no. Oh, there's another owl. And look at that one. He's got a top hat on. He's like a steampunk owl. I love it. That one's going on there. Okay, so I think I'm going to get my walnut stain. I've been using Vintage Photo for Eva. So let's get our foam changed out and use some walnut stain. There we go. I love this one. It's a nice dark wood color, like well, like walnut. But it's a nice dark brown color is what I meant to say. So I do like this color. Of course, I love Vintage Photo, but I need to change it up every once in a while. So since this is just paper, I'm putting it up against a book to ink my edges. I watched that on somebody's video a long time ago, and they got me started doing that. Now, see, that is beautiful. I love how that walnut stain did that paper. It makes it look burnt. I love that. Okay, so let's do these. And I can't believe I'm not going to tear these also, but I like those just as is. Mom, you've got to see that owl right there is like a cutie cute with his little top hat on. He does not look evil at all. Of course, now his head cocked over to one side like that might give you a different view of him, but I think he's cute. All right, I'm inking my newly discovered folded tab. Oh, me. I mean, I am a crazy airhead sometimes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and not think about it and glue it down. That bird waltz paper from Blue Fern. So pretty, but it's so thick. You just can't do much else with it after you've finished your project. And so this was perfect to use some of those scraps on. Get this paper down. Might need a little bit more there. And see what we got and where we're going to put our little owl piece of vellum. That is wanting to come up. There we go. And I think maybe hanging off the edge, like we'll have our tab hanging off. And then pull him up just a little bit here. It'll like that. Okay. So I'm going to use, which is not how anybody else would use this, I'm going to use Fabrifix, which is like Fabri-Tac. If you've not used Fabrifix, it's just like Fabri-Tac. But it does not adhere wood, and it's a cheaper price point than Fabri-Tac is. All right, but I like it to use on vellum. I find that my liquid glue, my regular Barely Arts or Art Glitter Glue, bulks vellum up way too much, and then it starts wrinkling, and I don't like that. So I like the Fabri glues for that. Okay, glue my tab. I'm still just blown away about that. I will forever think of Rachel every time I do one of those tabs. Nope, I need to flip it over. Every time I do one of those tabs at my tab punch, probably the way that it was meant to be used. And I've just never done it that way. Isn't that crazy? Craziness. All right, so it's like a little collaged piece that's kind of like a border, but you can make it out to look like a file tab, and you can make it out to look like that without even using one of those, and I'll show you that in my next one. So I really like that, and I'm thinking maybe a little word of some kind, or some book page, a little bit of book page. Yep, let's get the words out of that one. and put it on the, oh yeah, like that. Put it on the bottom of the owl. I mean, this is a Scrap Busters challenge if I've ever seen one. I love this. Getting all those long, awkward scraps taken care of. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what that looks like. It looks like beautiful burnt paper is what it looks like. I love it. Okay. Cute. Cute. Maybe one other little element here. Maybe a little bitty word. Oh, I like soar. That's cute. Soar. Of course, with my southern slang, I say it like you're sore from an injury. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to get my book out just for this tiny little thing. Ink all the edges of that. Do I want to put it there, or do I want to put it here? Oh, I like that. Okay, on the tab it goes. Cute. I love that. Now my vellum feels a little crinkly, but not near as crinkly as it does when I use Barely Arts. So that is cute. All right, let's make one without a made tag there. It sounded like I said Maytag. The company. Let's see here. Okay, what scrap do I want to start with now? Ooh, this one's pretty. Okay, and I want to make this one to fit on a regular journal, so like 8.5 by 11. So let's do, we're folding it in half, so it's, yep, 8.5. So I'm going to make my longest piece, which will be this one, to fit. So I'm going to go up 1/8, just to make sure that it's not hanging off the ends. All right, so that's my base. I still really love that one. Cute, cute, cute. Let's see, maybe, oh, that's pretty. It's got the tear at the top. Let's tear it some more. Okay. And maybe, oh yeah, this coffee, oh not coffee, ink dyed paper in a blue ink goes really well with that background. And I've covered up some of my scraps, so I'm having to uncover. Maybe a little bit of dictionary page. Maybe. And let's see what else I've got hanging around here. Oh, I like that. And maybe a little bit of paper bag. Let's see what we can make up with this. Okay, so I want that to be my base, so really don't want anything to get in the way of that. And I'm fine with my wording going up and down. Since that's paper, it really doesn't need to be the tab part because it will get bent all out of shape. So let's tear this. I think I will use that as the sticky outy part. Okay, there. And maybe that. I'm going to put some torn paper bag down the middle. Yep. And then, let's get the straight edges off of this. Tear it up some. I think I'm going to go this way. And here. Go down some with this one. There. And maybe tear this a little shorter. Yep. Get the straight ends off of it. Kind of bevel that out a little bit. And then I think I need this a little thinner. Put that there. And have the paper bag over that. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's ink everything. Just really forget how much I like other inks until I just go ahead and get them out. Vintage photo is so popular, but this is my second favorite of all the Tim Holtz colors to ink edges with anyway. Look at all this great care I'm taking with this tiny little bitty strip of dictionary page. Okay. And then my paper bag, I have to do the same thing with, and then I can put my book up because the other two pieces are cardstock. And there. And I mean, if you've got all of your longer scrap pieces out like I had them in the beginning of this video and just kind of organized out, these things can come together so quick. I'm going to try to do more than one on my next little round of making. More than one at a time, just kind of lining them up together. Love this. And this cardstock is not as thick as that Tim Holtz cardstock scraps that came from the, I think it's the Memoranda collection. Not as thick, but it will work as a base. All right, let's go ahead and, like I said, not think about it. I forgot about my inked paper down here that goes beautifully with that blue background. All right, I'm gonna put that over to that side I'm going to put that there. Let's see. That's going to cover all of that up. I don't want to do that. All right, I'm tucking that little tabby part out, or tucking it under the paper bag scrap. There. Okay, and then just not thinking, and I'm just gonna put it down. There. And then a little bitty piece of ink dyed paper here, and then some dictionary paper with the words going the opposite way. There. Cute. And I think maybe I will do, if I can reach it, a little piece a little piece of lace there, along with that tabby space part, whatever. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of Fabrifix there. I'm putting on my lace with my spatula that still has gesso on it that I haven't cleaned off. There, it blends in just enough. And let's see, put a word on here too. Ooh, I like that. Ability. I tend to stick with things when they work, so I really liked how the word looked on that other one, so why not, you know? Let's go with a word on this one too. And ink those edges. That really makes that pop. That walnut stain really makes that label pop. Those I got from the Digital Hobby Helper on Etsy. She's got some fabulous listings and fabulous prices too. All right, do I want to put it out there, or do I want to put it down here somewhere? I like it right there. So let's just put her on. Cute. Need to put a little bit of Fabrifix at the bottom of this lace. There we go. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. You've got that hanging out there. And if you were to put it on a page, look at there how perfectly that would fit. If you were to put it on a page, there it would be. Cute, love that. And then you could have the paper longer, fold it in, and this would be a flip out, or you could glue here, down, glue here, and it would stay still, not a flip out. That did my hand like a flip out. Just glue there, back side and bottom side, and you could use it as a tuck things in this way. Just all kinds of things that you could do with these borders. You could use it as a belly band. Put it down the middle, just glue top and bottom and use it like a belly band. That's pretty too. I love that. And I think there's just so many ways that we can use these things. So I appreciate Rachel for sharing this. And let's do, see how are we on time? Okay, let's try to do a couple side by side. Let's do a thicker one, maybe here. And here. You can do them as wide as you would like, or as skinny as you would like. So I've got, that one's a little medium, that one's a little skinnier. Let's do, that's all gonna be matchy-matchy. So let's have some craft in here somewhere too. I think I will make a piece a little longer than these pieces. Just tear that one down the middle. I've got some dictionary page here. I've got some more of this cardstock that looks like colored wood. Try some of that. And then some more of my ink dyed paper. Let's try this. And then we'll probably put another piece of vellum and maybe some tab on these too. If I do this one, looks like postage. Let's see. I always have to pull that little film thing up. Look at that. It's brilliant, I tell you, brilliant. All right, there's this another tab, and here's another tab. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and tear this one. Down the middle. And do it there and there. And then I'm going to tear this one top and bottom. Oh, we've got two pieces? Yep, it's two pieces. All right. I think leave that as is. And after we distress ink it, I think we're going to be good with that. And then let's tear down the middle with this. It's quite crooked, but it'll work. Get me a torn edge at the bottom. And kind of put those side by side, but that one on top of that one. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. And I might turn this one over like this. I like that too. All right, thinking I might need to tear the bottom and tops of my craft. So let's go ahead and do that. These are going to give us some good real estate to do stuff with because the bases are thicker. Yeah, I like that. And then some inked paper down the bottom and top. And then down the middle. And I think have this peeking out under the craft somehow. Yep, I like that. Peeking out. I'm just going to put it over there. And then I want dictionary page on top. So one's going to have a really jagged edge and then one not so much. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Let's do tear the top and bottom. Tear the top and bottom. Let's just go ahead and get all these layers on, and then we'll figure out what we want to put on as decoration on top of it. So let's ink edges. Okay, I've got everything inked. Now let's get the layers glued down. I'm just gonna willy-nilly go through here and put them down and just make sure that some of each are showing. I'm gonna put this over this way because I've got a lot of the layers are gonna be going this way. Okay. There. And here, I've still got this other one. It's just over here. I've got all the layers inked and it's ready to go on. I think I inked too high on that craft paper. I surely did. Okay, I wanted that sticking off there. And then do that, and I'm going to put a tab, and then we will put some decoration as far as maybe a piece of vellum, like we did that first one with the owl. Cute. I like that. All right, now which... I'm going to put that tab with that one, and let's put the Greenland. Look how wild that inside paper is of that one. Why they would have put that wild paper with map paper, I have no clue. I don't make it, I just buy it, huh? Okay. I think that's on pretty straight, and then the back is pretty too. Of course, it will not be seen, but I like the back too. Let's go ahead and put all these layers down before we decorate the fronts of them with vellum and words if we so desire. And I'm just going to put this one down just like that one. I'm not a huge fan of this colored wood looking paper, so that's why I don't mind much at all that it's being pretty much totally covered up. Okay, if we do that, and this, I want Paris to show. So that's what you do if you are new to collaging and oh, I forgot my dictionary page. If you're new to collaging and you don't know where to start as far as, well, I don't know what to cover up and what not to cover up. Cover up what you don't care that much about, like this colored wood paper that I've got, and then figure out on your other stuff what you want to show. So see, I like this Paris 1883, so I'm wanting it to stay uncovered. So I'll do something like this, and I think I want to put that one over there. So see, I'm just going to have a little bit of that wood peeking out on this one, and I think I need to put this one which way? Yep, like that's fine, because I'll put a decoration there somewhere. So go ahead and get this one glued down there. Get that excess glue off. Pat down my dictionary page, because that tends to want to warp up after you put glue on it. All right, so I need to put my blue piece down first. My blue dyed piece of copy paper, and then show all of that, but get it close enough that I can fit all this other on. There. I like that so far. And then not going down all the way on this one because it's sticking out top and bottom on this one. All right, and then my dictionary page. Okay. That's cute with just a little bit of that peeking out and showing. So let's get all of our excess glue off. Now, I like the longer ones hanging off. You could always make these, and then if you decided, I don't like it hanging off on the top, you just turn it over, clip off your excess, and you're good to go. All right, now this is going to go on, but it's not going to cover up. I think I'm going to put it at the bottom, and I'm thinking, yep, that side. I'm going to put it at the bottom. I'll just cover this up and not the Paris or the 1883. Here. So that one is just screaming for a word to be put on it because there's no paper layered on top of it. Okay, so we've got our two here. Let's look at our vellum sheets. I really, really like that one. That one is very pretty. Don't want a sideways one. What about this one? And maybe tuck it up underneath this tab. Yep, I like that. Okay, and then word. I think I might do one of my, it's from the same company, but they are on green, and I might just do one of those on that one. Yep, I like that. The green, and then this one. Ooh, I like that beauty word. Let's get in there and get that one. All right, so I picked beauty out for this one, be strong in the green out for this one, and I'm going to put it here on the tab, and I've already inked them. I'm going to pull it down just a little bit so you can see some of the post markings on that tab there. Okay, and then I'll put that down in just a moment. I think I'm going to go ahead and put down this one since it's under that tab there, and corner, And then I'm going to put the beauty on this one, the word tab. I'm going to put it at the bottom of this vellum. It's almost exactly the same width. And so I like how that looks. I might tilt it to one side. Let's see, tilt it a little bit more so it looks intentional. I might go the other way with the tilt. Ain't that crazy what we think about and spend time on? Yep, that looks better. Okay, and let's put down this beautiful butterfly vellum. Without covering up what I wanted to show. Beautiful. I love it. All right, so that's the ones that I got done today from Roxy's Weekly Challenge. I loved this one. I loved the fact that it has so many different uses, so many different ways you can use these, and I love that I can make it all from scraps. As y'all know, I do M's Scrap Busters every week, and every one of the projects is made with stuff that you have in your stash already from scraps, and so that really drew me to this challenge of Roxy's. And so anyway, let me know what you think of this project. I will link Roxy's video in the description box below. Go watch her video also, and keep up with her weekly challenges. They're awesome. I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching, and I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm so much. Give me a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.